weeks. Why do I say 2 weeks? Because it's going to create a new habit. Once you start doing things every day, once you start doing those things every day, getting up 30 minutes earlier, what's it really affecting? I get up 30 minutes early. Do I really want to sleep in? Get that little extra 30 minutes? Or I say, hey, I'm jumping up out of bed. I'm living a phenomenal life. I'm waking up and I'm getting closer to my goals every day. So I'm going to wake up every day. I'm going to close my eyes as soon as I get up and condition my mind. Because what do we most of the time do when we get up? Fuck, I've got a webinar. Oh yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do Zach's ritual, which I love, by the way, which is an awesome ritual. Come on. And then as soon as I put that ritual in, I start to feel a little bit better, which is awesome. But before you do that ritual, I'm challenging you. 10 minutes on yourself before you get into it. Because sometimes I used to do it and I could sometimes feel emotion when I went through the ritual, and sometimes I couldn't feel emotion. Has anyone ever done that? You're like, I'm too tired to even feel. Oh yeah. Feel good. Feel love. I am strong. Oh yeah. Feels good. Let's start the fucking day. Start like that. Fuck that. Every single day should be your best. You should be looking forward to that the most thing. Fully playing full out. Playing full out with this every single day. Every single day when you wake up. 10 minutes of self-love on yourself. 10 minutes before you even start the ritual. Because it'll stimulate, and you need to talk. Because sometimes when you visualize in your head, it's hard to stimulate emotion. But when you talk, I love this about myself. From a kinesthetic place, not a visual place. I love myself. It doesn't work. Kinesthetic place, a feeling place. I love you. Because it comes from the stomach. And I can promise your emotions will start coming up from the stomach once you start doing this. I did this. I've done this for 2.5 months so far. And guess what's changed? I cry every morning. I never used to. I'm really in tune with my emotions now. When I'm on a breakthrough session, I'm in tune with my emotions now. I'm in tune with what I'm feeling. I'm in tune with what this person's feeling. You're not just helping yourself. You're being more intuitive. You're coming from that frame. The internal, you can feel this person's feeling this. And you can say, hey, this person's feeling stressed. Hey, you feeling stressed? How did you know? Because it's a reflection of you. They're a reflection of you. And I want you guys to really realize that, because you're doing this for you. And if you can fall in love with yourself, everything else after that's easy. But you need to do that every single day. And I wish I could make you. I wish I could be there every single day saying, hey, do this. But I can't be. I can only stimulate a thought in your mind. But you've got to do the rituals. Sometimes when people aren't getting results and they're struggling and they're just like, I'm just like, have you done the rituals? And they're like, no. And I'm just like, why are you doing this to yourself? Do you absolutely miss cleaning your teeth? Why is it important? Because you don't want to stink. You got value towards that. Don't you value yourself? It's not a game to me. It's your life. You need to live abundantly. And when you can come from that frame, this isn't easy to do. If this was easy to do, the majority of the world wouldn't need you. But if you're living through that identity, you're coming through that identity, and you're loving yourself from that certain frame, you can empower other people. The biggest thing that when I change is any kind of session. When I'm doing my rituals, I have so much more energy and so much more power. Because I know for a fact I'm doing my shit. Are you doing your shit? If you come from that frame, but if you've got clients in the program and you guys inspire me, you guys motivate me, because I'm like, hey, I've got to raise my bar for these guys. It's a fucking gift to me. But if you guys are in a program and you've got clients and you're not doing your rituals, what right do you have to say, you got to do this? You got to do this. Reflection of you. It's a reflection of you. I need to walk my talk every day. Because if I walk my talk every day, I can influence. Because the one thing that I realized a couple of years ago, I wasn't doing these rituals and I wasn't doing all this stuff. And guess what happened? I would tell everyone, you got to meditate. I wasn't meditating. So this is how I said it. Hey, yeah, maybe you meditate. That'll help you with stress. Man, I didn't have a clue because I wasn't doing it. It's so incongruent. I felt like this conflict in me. And why am I even saying this? And I beated myself up saying, I'm not even doing that. And I feel this anger inside. And the anger is because you're not following through and you're telling someone else to do something that you're not doing. It's the ultimate power. If you're walking your talk every day, you will influence. You will be a power. And leadership isn't born. You're not born a leader. You don't wake up and you're born saying, I'm a leader. It's a decision to lead and not follow. It's a decision to be someone that steps out of their comfort zone. It's not comfortable. It's not meant to be. But it's what life do you really want? Do you want a second-class life, or do you want that life you dream of? Because you guys can start enjoying the journey once you're clear on a vision. But you've got to see the vision every day. Remember the part of the ritual. That part of the ritual at the end is all on visualization of the future. I've got a new strategy. Law of attraction strategy. Everyone, there's a few people into the law of attraction, sending out energy. We're all vibration, all energy. Instead of visualizing it sitting down, I'll stand up. As soon as I stand up, I will literally believe there's 5,000 people in front of me talking. And I'll walk around wherever I am, whether it's in a room, whether it's at a park, whether it's at an oval, and I'll literally start talking. I'll say, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. I'm so excited right now to be sharing with 5,000 people. This is what I used to dream of. See how I'm associated to it. My eyes are closed. I can see them. I'm feeling it. I'm like, look at the amazing house that I have. Look at the amazing love that I have. I used to dream of this. This is what I used to dream of. And guess what I feel like after 10 minutes? Come on. You feel so high vibration. You feel so much energy. But you've got to do that. You've got to do that. You have to be willing to do what other people won't to have a quality life. You've got to be willing. It doesn't have to be over the top crazy. But I say it could be. Because when you express yourself fully, nothing really scares you. Because what's the opposite of expression? Depression. I've got caught up in it before. I don't express myself. I feel something towards something. I don't express it. And I repress that feeling inside. And I feel anger. It causes anger, depression, sadness. And the only reason is because I'm not expressing myself. So I want you guys to completely promise me right now that this needs to become part of your life every day, and it's not to be taken lightly. This is time for you, because if you're doing the internal work, you're seeing it every day, you're doing the self-love practices, there's no way to say this. Your life in every area will go up. Sales will come in, love will come in, abundance will come in, everything will start flowing. So that's the one message that I want to leave you guys today, is coming from that frame, because I believe every single person is abundant and every single person is good enough in this group. And you guys don't need to protect yourself. Stop trying to protect yourself. All you got to do is two things. All you've got to do is love yourself and trust yourself. If you can come from those two frames, everything will be easy from those two places. So that's the main message I want to give you today. Just remember to trust yourself and love yourself. It's been an amazing time on this webinar. I'm going to be doing a lot more webinars for you guys. I hope you got some value from this, and I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow.